Ever wondered why some people seem to climb the career ladder faster and negotiate better compensation packages? Well, it's not magic, it's strategy. Career advancement and better compensation aren't just about the numbers on your paycheck or the title on your business card. They're about securing your financial stability, achieving job satisfaction, and fostering personal growth. They're about taking your career into your own hands and steering it in the direction you want it to go. Imagine a career where you're not just stuck in one spot, but constantly moving forward, constantly growing. That's what career advancement is all about. It's about setting goals, reaching them, and then setting even higher ones. It's about challenging yourself, pushing your boundaries, and discovering what you're truly capable of. Now, let's talk money. Better compensation is more than just a larger paycheck at the end of the month. It's a recognition of your value, your skills, and your contributions. It's a tangible measure of your worth in the workplace. But it's also a means to an end. It provides you with financial stability, allowing you to live the lifestyle you want, and giving you the freedom to pursue your passions outside of work. However, achieving career advancement and better compensation is not a passive process. It requires strategy, planning, and action. It requires you to advocate for yourself, to showcase your value, and to negotiate effectively. It requires you to step out of your comfort zone and rise to the challenge. Career advancement and better compensation can also lead to personal growth. Every new role, every new responsibility, every new challenge is an opportunity to learn, to develop, and to grow. It's an opportunity to become not just a better professional, but a better individual. And let's not forget job satisfaction. When you're in a role that challenges you, that values you, and that rewards you, you'll find that you're not just working for a paycheck. You're working because you love what you do, because you're passionate about your career, and because you're invested in your future. Now, let's dive into the steps to persuade your boss for better compensation and career advancement. A well-planned strategy can make the difference between a yes and a no. Let's discuss how to strategize your approach. One of the key elements to successfully negotiating for better compensation and career advancement is having a well-thought-out strategy. This shouldn't be a spur-of-the-moment endeavor, but rather, a meticulously planned and executed mission. Let's start with planning. Begin by taking a hard look at your current role, your achievements, and how they align with the company's goals. Think about what you have to offer and how you have contributed to the company's success. This will help you build a compelling case that demonstrates your value to the organization. Preparation is also key. You want to be well equipped with data and facts to back up your claims. Research industry standards for compensation and understand where you stand. This will provide a strong foundation for your negotiation. Now, let's talk about timing. The best time to discuss your compensation isn't necessarily during your annual review. Instead, consider choosing a moment when you have recently achieved something significant, or when the company is doing well. This will help create a positive atmosphere for your discussion. Lastly, remember to be patient. These conversations often require time and may not result in immediate changes. But don't be disheartened. Your patience and persistence can show your commitment to the organization and the value you bring. In addition, consider the personality and communication style of your boss. Tailoring your approach to align with their style can make your conversation more effective. For instance, if your boss values data and hard facts, make sure your case is data-driven. Conversely, if your boss is more persuaded by narratives and stories, frame your achievements in a compelling narrative. In conclusion, a strategic approach to negotiating for better compensation and career advancement involves careful planning, thorough preparation, choosing the right timing, and tailoring your approach to your boss's communication style. It may take some time and effort, but it can significantly enhance your chances of success. Remember, a well-structured strategy is your first step towards success. Your boss needs to know your worth. So, how do you quantify your value? Let's dive right into it. Imagine you're a product on a shelf. How would you make that product, yourself, appealing to a buyer, your boss? The answer is simple, by showcasing your achievements and contributions. But how, you ask? Well, by quantifying your value. Firstly, take an inventory of your accomplishments. What have you done that's beyond your job description? How have you gone the extra mile? Maybe you've taken on additional responsibilities, or perhaps you've implemented new systems that have increased efficiency. Write them all down, and don't be modest. This isn't the time to downplay your contributions. Next, translate these accomplishments into numbers. It's one thing to say you've improved a process, but it's another entirely to say you've increased productivity by 20%, or saved the company $10,000. Numbers help to paint a clear picture of your impact and value. Now, let's talk about justifying higher compensation and bonuses. If you're making significant contributions to the company, you should be rewarded accordingly. Remember, you're not asking for charity. You're asking to be paid commensurate with your contributions. The same applies to seeking a more challenging role. If you've consistently shown initiative and delivered results, it's fair to ask for opportunities that will allow you to grow and contribute further. Show your boss that you're not just comfortable with your current role, you're ready and eager for more. But remember, it's not just about the past. It's also about potential. Highlight your future goals and how they align with the company's vision. Show your boss that investing in you will yield returns for the company in the long run. In summary, quantifying your value is about showcasing your achievements in a measurable way, justifying your request for better compensation and a more challenging role, and demonstrating your potential for future contributions. It's about showing your boss that you are an asset worth investing in. Once you've quantified your value, you're ready to persuade. Now, let's talk about persuasion. How do you persuade your boss without sounding demanding? Persuasion is an art. It's about getting others to see things from your perspective, understand your value, and agree with your viewpoint. To persuade effectively, you need to use a combination of data, facts, and emotional appeals, tailored to your boss's communication style. Start with data and facts. Numbers don't lie. If you've increased sales by 20% or reduced costs by 10%, these are powerful arguments for a higher salary or a promotion. But remember, it's not just about throwing numbers at your boss. You need to weave a compelling story around these facts. Show your boss how your efforts have directly contributed to the company's bottom line. But persuasion is not just about the past, it's also about the future. Align your requests with the company's goals. If your boss sees that your promotion or salary increase will help the company achieve its objectives, they're more likely to agree. Show them how your skills and experiences are uniquely suited to meet these future challenges. And here's a crucial point. Tailor your approach to your boss's communication style. Some bosses are data-driven. They respond best to hard facts and numbers. Others are more people-oriented. They're persuaded by stories and emotional appeals. Understand your boss's preferences and adapt your approach accordingly. Remember, persuasion is not manipulation. It's about presenting your case in the most compelling way possible, while always being honest and respectful. Don't exaggerate your accomplishments or make promises you can't keep. That will only damage your credibility in the long run. And finally, be patient. Persuasion is a process, not an event. It may take time for your boss to fully appreciate your value and agree to your requests. But if you persist and continue to demonstrate your worth, you're likely to succeed. With the right persuasive skills, you're on your way to success. Negotiation is an art. Let's talk about how to master it. Indeed, negotiation is more than just haggling over a price or a salary figure. It's about finding a common ground where both parties benefit. When discussing your compensation and career advancement, it's crucial to approach the conversation with a win-win mindset. Begin with empathy. Understand your boss's perspective and the company's constraints. This will not only show your managerial acumen but also provide you with insights on how to frame your arguments. Next, know your worth. You've quantified your value and achievements. Use them as leverage during your negotiation. However, remember to keep the conversation positive. Instead of saying, "I deserve this because I've done that," say, "I believe a raise would reflect the significant contributions I've made to the team." Now, let's address objections. Your boss might say the company can't afford a raise or the timing is not right. Don't let this discourage you. Instead, view it as a chance to demonstrate your problem-solving skills. Suggest alternatives like a performance-based bonus or a delayed raise when the company is in a better financial position. Moreover, be flexible and open to compromise. If a substantial raise is out of the question, consider negotiating for other benefits like more vacation time, flexible work hours, or professional development opportunities. Remember, compensation is not just about money. It's about overall job satisfaction. During the negotiation process, be patient and respectful. Listen more than you speak. This will show your boss that you value their insight and are not just pushing your agenda. And finally, when you reach an agreement, get it in writing. This will ensure there's no misunderstanding about the terms. To conclude, negotiation is not about winning or losing. It's about finding a solution that benefits both parties. By understanding your boss's perspective, knowing your worth, addressing objections, and being open to compromise, you can navigate this conversation with confidence and professionalism. With these negotiation skills, you're ready to win. Professionalism and confidence are key. Let's discuss how to project them throughout your conversation. When it comes to advocating for better compensation and career advancement, the way you present yourself can be just as important as the content of your conversation. Your body language, tone, and overall demeanor are all vital components of your professional persona. They can either reinforce or undermine the message you're trying to convey. Let's start with body language. The way you carry yourself sends a clear message to your boss about your self-assuredness and credibility. To project confidence, maintain upright posture, make eye contact, and avoid nervous gestures such as fidgeting. Show your engagement by leaning in slightly during the conversation, a simple yet powerful way of demonstrating your interest and commitment. Moving on to tone, it's crucial to strike a balance between assertiveness and respectfulness. You want to be firm in expressing your needs and value, but not aggressive or confrontational. Your tone should reflect your conviction in your worth, while also showing your willingness to listen and consider your boss's perspective. Now, let's talk about confidence-boosting strategies. Preparation is your best ally here. Thoroughly research and rehearse your points before the conversation. Knowing your material inside and out will naturally boost your confidence, reducing anxiety and helping you stay cool under pressure. And finally, professionalism. Throughout the conversation, remember to remain composed and respectful, even if things don't go as planned. Keep your emotions in check and stay focused on the facts and your professional goals. This not only demonstrates your maturity, but also your dedication to the company and its values. In essence, your confidence and professionalism are reflections of your belief in yourself and your value to the organization. They're not just about looking and sounding the part, but about truly embodying the qualities of a leader who's ready for the next step in their career. Remember, confidence and professionalism can make or break your case. Lastly, let's talk about the long-term vision. How does it fit into this conversation? In the grand scheme of things, your long-term vision is the roadmap to your career advancement. It's the big picture that guides your actions today and shapes your tomorrow. You see, when you approach your boss for better compensation or a more challenging role, you're not just asking for an immediate change. You're presenting a vision of the future, a future where you continue to grow, contribute, and add value to the organization. So, how can you frame your requests within your long-term career trajectory? Start by aligning your personal goals with the company's objectives. Show your boss how your career advancement will benefit not just you, but the organization as a whole. Paint a picture of the future where your increased skills, responsibilities, and leadership contribute to the company's success. Next, demonstrate your commitment to your role in the organization. Remind your boss of your past successes, your current efforts, and your future potential. Show them that you're not just seeking a quick reward, but rather, you're invested in the long haul. Remember, it's crucial to be genuine and transparent about your career aspirations. Whether your aim is to climb the corporate ladder, master a specific skill, or transition into a new role, make sure your boss understands your vision. Now, you might wonder, what if my long-term vision changes? Well, that's perfectly normal. Career paths are rarely linear, and it's okay to pivot as you grow and learn. The key is to keep the conversation going, keep your boss informed, and keep aligning your requests with your evolving vision. There you have it. By integrating your long-term vision into your conversation, you not only justify your requests for better compensation and career advancement, but you also establish yourself as a forward-thinking contributor to your organization's success. With a clear long-term vision, you're ready to take your career to new heights. Now, go out there and make it happen. Share your experiences in the comments below.